Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode.
Hello.
Today, we thought we'd just do a
Lighthearted one.
lighthearted one, and in large part because both of us are tired and we're getting ready to go to UCSF in a couple days for Amanda's next MRI, which is a little bit more stressful time because while we're very confident in her health and her continued healing, scan anxiety is a real deal.
Yeah, you just never know.
So if we try to be, or we're learning to be a little bit more gentle on ourselves in the days leading up to it and give ourselves a little bit more grace and just maybe not being as prepared or doing other things like we normally would.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why the topic of today is going to be...
What is the topic for this?
Why do you always have eyelashes just dangling off of you?
I don't know.
What did we talk about? What is our topic for today?
Shows that we're watching.
That's right.
Okay.
So we thought we'd talk about or share some of the varied shows that Amanda has been watching and why she's chosen those for her shows.
Yes.
Because it might be something that you want to look into, especially if you're going through a treatment or you're going through a difficult time and you just need a good mental health reprieve. We have got you dialed in with those.
Right.
Okay.
So I will say probably the one that I watched the most during treatment has been Brooklyn Nine-Nine. My friend Shelby recommended it to me, and I have probably watched that entire, or all the shows except for the last two, because I refuse to watch the last two because I don't want it to ever be over. But yeah, that show is amazing.
And you've watched it multiple times through now.
Yeah, like probably 6 or 7 times. I just like the sense of humor. It's silly. It's funny. It's just not very dramatic. And I went from someone who used to watch, I used to watch true crime shows before I go to bed because Lester Holt's voice like really kind of not calmed me down, but it made me sleepy. But it's like terrible because these are like people's last moments.
And then I would fall asleep and I'd hear the TV going, and then she was stabbed 27 times, and that's what her lullaby would be.
Oh, and honest to God, it's a lot of women that watch that. It's not even a lot of women watch those shows. I did have someone tell me the reason why is, even though that's absolutely really terrible what happened to, mostly it's like women that are being killed, but the reason why women like to look at it or view it is it kind of gives them like a sense of safety and like what they would do in that situation or what they wouldn't do. Like that has been actually, because I Googled it. I said, what's wrong with me? Like, why do I like these shows?
Uh-huh.
And then that's what it said. So I'm like, I feel better about that. I'm not like a hidden serial killer.
You have traded in true crime and people getting butchered for your lullaby.
My gosh, Jesse, that's terrible.
Oh, that's what actually happens. Stop it. For Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Because it's funny and lighthearted. What else?
New Girl. I love that one. That one I've seen multiple times. I actually watched The Office in its entirety. I've only seen The Office kind of like, I have never seen it straight through. So that was, I wish I would have watched that one during its prime. What else is it? Oh, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I watched that one.
I've watched a lot of stand-up comedians.
Stand-up comedians were like my go-to, especially during treatment. And then I'm starting to rewatch Gossip Girl. And I think you probably remember this about me, like in our early like dating ages. Like, remember when I really wanted to attend New York Fashion Week?
I thought that was for Sex and the City.
No, it probably could have been there from that one too, but Gossip Girl and Sex and the City are kind of like not the same show, but the high fashion. That's really cool. Like, you guys have seen me dress like it's the same damn shirt every time. So like,
I don't know, this is a different shirt than
this is actually a new shirt. It's a new shirt from Walmart. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And So I do love high fashion. I think it's really cool what designers and but all of it what they can do. I just don't know really how to dress well, so I stick to like solid colors.
You used to be super into fashion.
Kind of, but then when I went to San Luis Obispo, I mean, I think when I lived in San Diego, my fashion was way better, and then when I got to San Luis Obispo, it was like yoga pants.
So now you watch this Gossip Girl show and you can live vicariously through them.
It's kind of fun again. I'm like, oh, that's such a cool dress, and like I kind of like that, and it's neat. I really I've been enjoying it. It's kind of I will say I'm on season 2 of Gossip Girl, and it's kind of the same story. I don't know if I'm gonna watch all 6 seasons because I'm like I don't know if I can do this much longer.
Do you find that your experience with watching television has changed? And what I mean by that is, I think a lot of what TV, it's a void filler in our lives.
Yeah.
And it's just this mindless thing that we don't have anything to do. We're bored, so we just put the TV on in the background and allow it to, we just donate our life to whatever's on.
Mm-hmm.
But what at least for me, what I've experienced with you and watching it this past year since diagnosis is you laugh
Yeah.
much more fully.
Yeah.
It's like you're enjoying it more.
Yeah.
It's almost this, and it's this very, rather than spending, and I remember you sent this to one of your doctors early on. You're telling her that you've been watching a lot of stand up comedians, and she was saying, laughter can be kind of
Mm-hmm.
healing. And it was, instead of you going there and going into like the doldrums, you
Yeah.
really were intentional about just laughing and spending more time. So do you feel like that's true? It's
Oh
changed
yeah,
more?
absolutely.
Good.
Yes. Yes. But there is one show that I do want to talk about, and it is not like comedy at all. One of my favorite shows, and I'm just going to be real honest. Uh, I better make it to the end of the year because I need to see the finale of Stranger Things. That's like my one goal. I'm like, bless my family. Like, I'm so sorry if I don't make it, but I better
Oh,
I better get to see the season finale, or the series finale of Stranger
and then
Things.
we're going to need to find something to motivate you to stay alive for the next few years afterwards too, because when
Well,
Stranger Things
Ginny and
ends,
Georgia, that
yeah.
season 4. I mean, I hope that I can be there for all of them. I'm gonna I definitely don't want to watch any more shows because I don't want to get attached to them.
No, you should, because you need to be attached, so that way it's a good motivator to stick alive. That's what I was for the Avengers when it came out. I was like, God, that would be horrible if I didn't see this how it concludes.
Yeah.
But with Stranger Things, I think we did this on another video. One of the habits, routines we got into during Amanda's chemo weeks was we started picking shows to rewatch, and we rewatched all the Stranger Things. And the reason I'm mentioning this now is it became this really, I think, almost gracious permission we gave ourselves during it. And it might be something for those of you who are going through treatment or getting ready to go through treatment, is to lessen the expectations of what the week needs to look like. And for us, it was literally just, we are committing to being on the couch and watching these shows, binge watching these shows while Amanda went through treatment, especially when she wasn't feeling good. And what that did was then in the weeks leading up to it, we allowed ourselves to just get excited. We made it into an event. And it's funny to say that, sitting on the couch, her not feeling well, just watching shows. But there's something that shifts the emotional experience of it if you allow yourself to just be excited about it. It's funny to say, oh yeah, let's get excited about sitting down watching TV for a week. But it did. And we really found a lot of enjoyment out of creating that into an event, and just knowing chemo week was going to be season 3 of Stranger Things, or season 2 of Jenny and Georgia, or whatever the other shows were we rewatched.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday we rewatched that one too.
Mm-hmm. When is that?
That's next month.
Soon. Yay. But we need to talk about what we think is going to happen on Stranger Things. My thought, I 100% think Will is going to be killed off. That is a for sure. The other people that I think have a chance to be killed off is going to be Steve. And I don't think they can do this, but Elle. I think Elle
that would be too devastating.
Yeah.
I feel like she's in that hollowed ground that you have for animals in Hollywood, where there's just a rule you don't kill the pet on screen. There's some exceptions, like John Wick. They made a whole story about it, but you just don't kill the dog. And I feel like Eleven is such a revered character now too that God, it would just be crushing if she died.
What's also interesting is like I don't even think I can fathom Dustin or Dusty.
Dusty Buns, no way.
I don't. I mean,
He's
just
too big of a sweet goofball.
yeah. I do have a feeling though that Eddie is coming back.
I hope so.
And then I also think that oh gosh, what's her name? The girl with the red hair.
Oh, Max.
Max. I think that she's in Vecna's power right now. But she actually might be the one to save everyone.
That's interesting.
Because she's going to be on the other side. Or, I mean,
in the Upside Down.
Well, she's in the hospital right now. But
yeah.
I think what's going to happen is, yeah, I just have a feeling Max would be like the surprise
superstar.
Yeah.
My hope is so many series have ended poorly.
Yes.
Where you're just disappointed with it.
Dexter.
Well, just a lot. Well, Dexter's still going now, but he's back from the dead. And I feel like one of the things that these guys have done is that they really pay such homage to the 80s and the culture, and they really seem to be in tune with their fans. And I don't think they would pull a fast one on that to that degree. It seems
but it could be the one thing that if everyone lived, that would be.
Yeah, well, everyone could live. I think there's probably ways they could do it, but just as an audience, you're expecting there has to be some sort of sacrifice or something like
that. My money's on Will.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Okay, well, anything else for this one?
No. It's educational here.
Educational here, so we'll wrap it up. We would love to hear from you if you're a Stranger Things fan.
What shows are you watching?
What
Funny
shows are you finding? That is always looking for a new show. If you have Stranger Things predictions, what are those? Maybe we can even do a video in the future when this new season comes out. We'll do a Stranger Things watch party.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be fun. But anyways, Amanda's Next MRI is on Tuesday, July 29th. We will post her immediate update that evening onto her GoFundMe page, and then we'll put it on social media. So please keep her in your thoughts and prayers and send lots of love her way for that day. And as always, we love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for sticking with us on the journey, and we will see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.